What's going on, folks? I'm Evan, and behind me is the best half-ton truck camper you can buy. This is the 2025 Northern Lite 610. Let's go check it out. Now, for those of you that are familiar with Northern Lite already, you probably know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the construction. So for all you that are new to Northern Lite, you can have an understanding of what's going on here. These are very special. So they're Canadian built. We got a two-piece fiberglass shell, molded fiberglass. Before they cut out the holes for stuff, you could take half of that and float down the dang river. Marine grade gel coat on the outside to keep it looking super shiny, super nice. We got black decals on this one. And yes, I said decals. Welcome to Canada, baby. Now this thing is tiny. Behind it, this one here, that's the 811. So just for a size reference, massive difference, right? Half the weight, less than half the weight of that 811 right there. We got 400 watts of solar on the roof, and this is designed for half-ton trucks. You want something small, but with Northern Lite construction. Now, some of you may have already noticed, we have ratcheting tie-downs on this. So your traditional truck camper uses frame-mounted tie-downs on the outside of the box. This, being so small, ties right into the corners of your box. So they pull down, and then they just suck right back up, pull the tension out, and it stays right in place. So that's a nice cost savings as well, because it's pretty expensive for tie downs, frame mounts, all of that. So, you know, all said and done, the 610 over, let's say, an 811 with a full setup, you're saving like 30 grand. But it is pretty slimmed down for features. We've got an outside shower. That's your only shower though. City water hookup, potable water fill, all of that's still there. We have a water heater, we have a furnace, still foam block insulated. Out here, we've got a little bit of storage, not this one, because it says not for storage. This is your drain for your gray tank, just your gray tank. You've also got access to your plumbing. You've got your water pump there, little light in here, which does kick out a little bit of heat as well. And you'll notice we've got some weight-saving holes cut out of the plywood in here. And that's how they managed to get the weight down. So they're using a nice thick plywood still high quality construction, but they cut out holes where they can to save a lot of weight. And this one is where you've got storage. It goes back the entire length of the box there. You can't really see it, but you get a rotocast storage bin, slide it in there. You could put some skis in there, maybe a thinner snowboard. There's your freshwater tank right there. Now this one is equipped with the electric Happijacs, as well as the Heki Skylight, which is optional. So there's a convenience package, a luxury package, can't remember exactly what it's called, that gets you a few features that don't come standard. Now these jacks do add about 105 pounds to your total weight, but the convenience might be worth it if you have the payload capacity. In this compartment here, we got one 20-pound propane tank, little strap to hold it in place, and that's pretty much it for the outside. One thing I forgot before we go inside, we've got a cassette toilet in this. So this compartment is where you access the cassette from. Let me show you what that cassette looks like. It's about 4.7 gallons, and it's nice and easy to take out and kind of move around. And I've got the specs in the description as well. Let's have a look at the outside from here. Right as you come in, you got your cassette toilet here, little bench on top, fire extinguisher. We've got an L-shaped seat. Now, I have a battery pack hooked up to this, but this has an inside battery compartment, so you need a lithium battery because there's no venting. You don't want any off-gassing in this tiny little area, or you're gonna, poison yourself. So, lithium battery goes in there. I'll show you what that compartment looks like in a minute. We've got this really nice big dinette with the lagoon table. It's a very big table. You can spin it around, point it where you want, and then this is also the base for the bed. So let me show you what it looks like in bed mode right now. Now I don't know if I have the cushions in the right configuration because it's kind of a puzzle, but you get the gist. It turns into a pretty decent sized bed. Now off to the left in here, before I jump up, we've got some nice deep storage. So you have no cabinet doors, just netting. You save a ton of weight on that. And then here's your remote for your Happijacs, so you can control those. A little more storage, access to your plumbing under the sink there. Now this toilet spins around so you can use it, and then you pop this bench off, Bob's your uncle. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy as pie. Now let me climb up in here. And it's a little windy, and the 610 being super light, it's kind of wobbly, so I'm going to try and hold you steady. Big windows, same thermal pane acrylic windows that open awning style. And this one being an exit window, of course it goes all the way. Blackout shade and a bug screen built right in. And the best part about that blackout shade is it's pretty much the only true blackout shade on the market, because you've got this fascia around the window, so it doesn't actually let any light in. And that's it, window number one. Off to the right here, we got your Northern Lite clock. We've got your Truma control, so that's your water heater, your furnace. Little charging station, so we have 12 volts and we have USB here. We have one fast USB, one slow USB. Tons of storage, like quite deep storage, top and bottom. And then there's this little kind of hidden compartment. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it's really deep. Like you could stick a lot of stuff in there. Up above your dinette, we got a connected cabinet system up here. Lots of room. And these nets, if you don't want them, they're just on hooks. So like you can just unhook it and you can take them right off. Now your roof, we still got a carpeted roof. Fantastic fan in here, and it is rain sensing as well as remote control. You can get this with AC from the factory, or you can install it after the fact. From the factory, it adds about 150 pounds. So it kind of pushes you out of the range for most half-ton trucks. We're talking 1,500 pounds as it is, 1,450 at the lightest really, with no additional options. And that's already pushing it for some half tons. So you got to make sure you have the right truck. If this is what you want to do, you don't already have a truck, make sure you buy the truck for this camper. Now we have a full length bed, so it's 80 inches long. It's 54 inches wide, so double, I guess. Comfortable mattress. And there's a breather pad underneath so you don't get condensation buildup or anything. We've got reading lights with USBs on both sides up here. There's your Heki Skylight. Beautiful day out here. And there's a little bit of storage here. And a plug in there. So if you have CPAP or something like that, you can plug it right in. Your Heki Skylight has a blackout shade and a bug screen because you can open it right up, all the way up. And you can kind of latch it in different settings here, or you can just have it closed, have some stargazing going on. The best thing to do with this is open it to the first, like the lowest slot, and then turn on your Fantastic Fan, overnight especially, and you just run your Fantastic Fan, and it pulls air right over the bed, helps keep you cool. Turning our attention to the kitchen, we got a good sized kind of countertop here. Nice the way they did this with the combo system here. So you have this glass top. You could put, a sheet of plastic or something over that if you want, like a cutting board, to give you more counter space without having to worry about messing up the glass. This opens up. 2 burners, gas burners, and cool thing about this is you can just like wash all this off and it goes right down the sink because it's all combined. Makes cleaning your stove really easy. Got a window here. Same awning style window, screen, shade, all of that. We got a vent fan that actually vents outside. It's Furrion, so it moves a ton of air. We got some storage off to the left, your spice rack here. Another little bit up here, kind of hard to see it. Tons of storage above your kitchen. We got a little towel hook here, or whatever you want that to be. Solar controller. Tank monitor system, and then we have a GFCI plug right here. Your fridge is a pretty good size for what this is. It's a 12 volt fridge, so it's really efficient, gets cool fast, and it's a Norcold. It's not some brand you've never heard of, it's tried and true. This freezer is a little bit small. You could probably put like ice packs in there. When you're in something this small, that's a pretty good size fridge. A little more pantry space right here. Actually, a lot more pantry space. Let me see, like, that goes past my elbow. So tons of room in there. Smaller one up top because you have that cabinet in the bedroom. And that's pretty much it. And for those of you that are wondering, in this box, we've got accordion steps, like aluminum accordion steps that go on the back here. Because in your normal Northern Lite, let me show you, you've got this big rear deck with the fold-out steps. Obviously, to keep the weight and the size down, you don't get that on the 610. So you have aluminum steps. So that's it, folks. That's the 2025 Northern Lite 610. I still think it's the best half-ton truck camper on the market. Let me know what you think, though. That toilet situation kind of bugs some people. And if it does, something that small probably isn't for you. You probably want to go quite a bit bigger so you can get the wet bath. So let me know what you think. If you like the video, give it a like. If you like me, subscribe. And if you want to buy one of these, I've got them. So give me a call. My email's in the description. Let's get you in a truck camper. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.